If you're watching on Facebook, go ahead and like and react any way you would choose. If you're watching on Twitch, I'm going to need you to go ahead and slap that follow button. Why don't you two-piece that like and subscribe over there on YouTube? And don't forget to share this video.
Ha ha. Check me out. Beat the world. Beat the world. Beat the world. I had visions that I fucking made it. Moving through life just like the Matrix. Smoking on this marathon got me faded. Smoking on this marathon got me faded. I had visions that I fucking made it. Moving through life just like the Matrix. Smoking on this marathon got me faded. Smoking on this marathon got me faded. Smoking on this marathon got me faded. Sitting here debating my complications. Moving through life at a fast pace. I need to slow down. Life's not a race, not a race. Patience to get you through it. The street to put you through it. Little nigga, think before you do it. The consequences of a blind man I can't see. My visions are clear. What don't you see? You niggas get caught up in the hype. I'm just trying to do me and live my life. You cross that line, that's your life. No parachutes here, nigga, wrong flight. I jumped off the deep end a long time ago. Hustling is all I know. They say pressure busts pipes, so let me blow. Shit get real in the field, so let it go. I had visions that I fucking made it. Moving through life just like the Matrix. Smoking on this marathon got me faded. Smoking on this marathon got me faded. I had visions that I fucking made it. Moving through life just like the Matrix. Smoking on this marathon got me faded. Smoking on this marathon got me faded. Been thinking about my next moves, thanks is crucial. The forecast say it's cold, I had to shoot 'em. I run with the best of them. The sharks in the sea, the thieves in the night, the monsters in your dreams. Stay safe, stay dangerous is the motto. I keep a full clip of them hollows. Now that's a hard pill to swallow. You niggas better stay in your lane or I'll pop you. No internet shit, no bloggers here, my nigga. I got it out the gutter, from the bottom, nigga. Y'all talking a lot, but I don't hear you niggas. You're running your mouth, now that's an issue, nigga. Fuck press of these niggas, just get rid of these niggas. They sound like the rest, down and depressed. Get off my dick, nigga. Ha! I had visions that I fucking made it. Moving through life just like the Matrix. Smoking on this marathon got me faded. Smoking on this marathon got me faded. I had visions that I fucking made it. Moving through life just like the Matrix. Smoking on this marathon got me faded. Smoking on this marathon got me faded.
Let's feel free to exude who we are. Powerful, beautiful, wonderful, inspirational, and so much more. Introducing Kimani, a motivational clothing brand that will help you develop an "it's my time" mindset. You'll realize what it takes to develop yourself by acquiring new skills. Step into your greatness and wear it proudly. Yes, Kimani. Have you been busting your tail? Co-workers, life, kids, things in general getting on your nerves and you need to relax? Well, say no more. Get your relaxation on with Mayflower Bubble Bath. A variety of fragrances will take you to your most exotic places in your mind. Fill your bathtub with the bubbles of your dreams. Mayflower Bubble Bath. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? And nobody heard me say that you could get your Mayflower Bubble Bath at www.mayflowerscents.com. Both the links, all the links are in the description. The link to where you can get more upcoming music from Beat the World is also pinned to the top of the comments. What up, Shadow?
Hey, hey.
Hi. How you feeling?
Exhausted, but I'm good.
Oh, Lord. Okay, well, what you doing working? Let's go work in the comments then.
What do you mean when I'm doing working?
You could go work in the comments. You don't want to be the co-host. You signed up. You don't really want to be here. All right, so
Don't make me punch you.
I wish you try.
You wish I try?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I saved some things. Over here. Give me a second. I'm going to my save category over here on Instagram for our regular laughing. Okay. I'm going to start by telling y'all, same thing I always tell y'all, God is good.
Man, God is good.
We fall down,
And we
but
don't
we
get up.
get up.
No, he don't.
Yes, we do. We
He
fall
don't get up.
down, but we get up. We fall down, but we get up. For a saint is just a sinner who fell down
But he couldn't
and
stay
got
in.
up. All right, so here we
Yeah.
go. Look at this dog. This dog will be evicted.
What dog?
Get the hell up out the way. For
That
me, boy.
dog.
Here you go, I Johnny. Wish you would. Matter of fact, get the hell up out the way. For me, boy.
John Hunt is just funny to me. I'm sorry. Follow John_Hunt at Instagram. Okay, here we go. Shout out to Kiva. You had a crush on her till she messaged back. I can't wait to see you next week. You see how that's spelled? I can't wait, as in wait, how heavy or light you are, to see you, as in the ocean, next week. Shout out to Come Get This Commentary. Y'all follow Come Get This Commentary on YouTube. I don't know what this is. I'm click it.
Oh, that's my man,
y'all.
Justin. DC, beat your feet. Yeah.
See, I don't even want to blame it on age. Okay, did he always look like this? Did Were we impressed with this shit, or did he lose his swag? Because why he playing hopscotch and Chinese jump rope on stage?
Well, you see what happened was after he had got all that nonsense with Janet Jackson and the titty fell out.
Mm.
You remember that?
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Watch what we say though. We are on Twitch and YouTube. We got to be careful to sync the channel and Facebook. I'm monetized on Facebook now, so I really got to be careful, and I got to try to be careful so that I could grow in the other.
When she had a wardrobe malfunction,
and
he was just like, you know, that face that you make, you know, that dumb face was like, yeah. So since NBC and all them like kind of like taxed him a little bit, I mean they hit him hard too. He can't do nothing stupid no more.
Justin has snatched himself up out of Chocolate Town and jumped in the mayo and lost a bit of his flavor, if you know what I mean. I like Jessica Biel, but did she drain his swagger?
Drain more than the swagger. Drain that man's sensibility.
Quits on making hard flips.
Yes. Invisible nooses are a nuisance. Lucifer is recruiting, that's they 2 cents. Who's this?
It's Fabian, the leather cherry red inside the blue band.
And the game just hits different when you really don't care who wins.
See, you niggas go to jail and start changing genders. I walk in conference room and change
Just
genders.
look at how I redefine fresh with a keystroke.
At last count, I owned approximately 93 votes.
How is it I admit the type of silence that is deafening?
Yeah, best believe these the diamonds that made your heifer straight. I'm rich enough to stand outside of liquor stores all day. You're not. Somehow I see you every day standing there. That's your spot. Fucking loser. Get a job.
All right, y'all can follow Columbo Black at www.columboblack.bandcamp.com.
Apocalypse had bars though.
Huh? What'd you say?
I said Apocalypse had bars.
All right, so we go with the laughing before I get to news, because there is news, as you can see, but hold on.
When I get home, I'm giving you all of me.
Look
Your
at
smell,
this.
your touch, your kisses.
What in the
y'all ain't about to get me on the copyright. How do you do this? This is amazing.
How do you do? I mean,
that is amazing. Woohoo! Superman! Yes!
Yeah, until he messes up.
That's impeccable balance there.
Ain't got no helmet.
None.
Ain't got no pads.
Look at that.
He jacks up.
Oh, that was the bomb, though. Did you see that? Beautiful dismount. All right, this one is hilarious to me. God forgive me for finding this so funny. Monkey wearing bulletproof vest found dead in Mexico after cartel shootout with police. You heard that right? Yeah, that's what I just said. No, you heard that. That's what I just said. Yeah, heard it right. Monkey wearing bulletproof vest was found dead in Mexico after cartel shootout with police. It was very hard for me to say that with a straight face. I'm proud of myself. Let's see if there are any comments. Ain't no comments, but y'all can still like, subscribe, and follow. If you choose to share any of my streams, please make sure that you place in your caption adults only, because here we prefer only the company of adults. Therefore, if you're not a grown-up, get out. Bye-bye. Sayonara. Deuces. Don't let the doorknob hit you with a good Lord split you. Skit skaskadoodle. Get ghost. You got to go. I'm going to let this next video play just so you guys know what to do, and I'll be right back to this article.
If you're watching on Facebook, go ahead and like and react any way you would choose. If you're watching on Twitch, I'm going to need you to go ahead and slap that follow button. Why don't you two-piece that like and subscribe over there on YouTube? And don't forget to share this video.
All right, y'all. Got this article from the Neighborhood Talk on Instagram. You can find the Neighborhood Talk everywhere. You can Google it. Find the Neighborhood Talk. Okay, great platform. This story came from there. It says, neighbors, we are in a strange era. A spider monkey wearing a bulletproof vest and me and my husband used to tease each other about spider monkeys. It's not what y'all think. It's just this. Oh my God, that is hilarious. Anyway, a spider monkey wearing a bulletproof vest and other body armor was found dead following a shootout between police and drug cartel in Mexico. 11 gang members also were unlived in the shootout with the police last Tuesday, according to independent police. Blah, 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 believe I cannot talk. The animal belonged to the cartel group member. The shootout went down in, what does that say? Texarkana, a town roughly 63 miles southwest of Mexico City. I might have said that wrong. The computer's far away. I might have said that wrong. Photos of the monkey wearing the bulletproof vest went viral on social media, and Mexico state authorities have confirmed the authenticity of the images.
So we training monkeys to shoot now. Okay.
I don't know if the monkey was shooting.
The monkey was shooting
at the shootout in a bulletproof vest.
The monkey
That's what we
was
got
shooting.
from that.
I guarantee that monkey was shooting.
The monkey was shooting.
I guarantee the monkey was the monkey.
Oh,
the monkey
Lord.
was probably an inside man for the cops. You never know.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Lord. Okay.
Monkey see, monkey do.
Okay. Now let's get into some news. This article here is also at the Neighborhood Talk.
For human life or
1 second. Let's be careful. One second. Gotta. All right, was that good enough? I think that was good enough. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Okay, here we go. So this article here is also, as I said, at the Neighborhood Talk. Detroit man arrested after video footage shows him aiming a pow-pow at a dad and his 7-month-old baby. Dad hit pow-pow, causing it to jam and not fire. Let's see what this popo got to say about the pow-pow. Yeah, I just had to. I'm sorry.
No regard for human life or for the life of a child.
On Father's Day, no less. Surveillance photos of a man pointing a gun at a 25-year-old Detroit dad holding his 7-month-old baby boy. And then the video, you see the gunman in that khaki bucket hat marching into this Valero gas station in the corner of Hubble and Tireman.
About a block away from this location there at Tireman and Hubble, he had encountered this individual. It appears they had some type of argument.
Detroit Police Commander Michael Chambers says the two didn't know each other, no history there. You can see just as he pulls the gun 2 feet from dad, he acts quick, hitting the gunman's arm and locks him outside. That's where green light surveillance video catches the gunman looking at the pistol, like maybe it jammed, and that's why it didn't fire.
We don't know if it was like a malfunction or like a stovepipe or some kind of way it just
didn't
go off.
The guy ran off, but left behind perfect images. The DPD posts
no regard for human life or
that wasn't nothing but the Lord. That was the Lord. Have mercy, Lord.
I've been seeing that.
No regard for human life at all. The baby's right there.
The baby in his hand. These people out here just getting reckless.
Definitely.
You would think it'd be the young people or the younger stupefied people doing it, but it's the older ones that's making it look more stupid.
That was an older individual. You're right. Let's do this. Y'all still don't see him well enough? Let's do this. He got white hair. I got white hair. He got hair whiter than mine. So, yeah.
That man got a pepper salt. Got a salt and pepper bed. He definitely got on the grandpa khaki shorts. I mean, come on.
This is your granddaddy. This is your granddaddy. This is your granddaddy. Okay, I had a moment. It happens frequently. I was going to say from time to time, but that would have been a damn lie. It happens frequently. All righty, here we go. We've already started with the news in case y'all didn't figure that one out yet. Okay, this video is also being aired in fair use, but I'm going to read it. This article comes from D.L. Hughley's page on Instagram. It says, "That'll hold your ass." That's his caption. Posted with the gram. Racist road rage. I'm an off-duty trooper. You fucking stupid. N-word. A 60-year-old colonizer is facing hate crime, and I mean N-word with a hard R, not nigga.
Not with a GA, with
and
the
it's
ER.
not okay. It's not okay then either. Not in this context, at least. There are a lot of words that you can understand and interpret several different ways when used in certain different contexts. The N-word is the same type of word, okay? Not saying that is okay, but if my brother walk up to me and be like, "Nigga, you tripping?" I'm just saying, that's my brother. We got the same blood. If I'm a nigga, wouldn't you like to be a nigga? To be a nigga, ooh, be a nigga. Okay, I'm sorry. Old stuff be popping in my head. I know you remember singing that when you was a kid. I'm a nigga, he's a nigga, she's a nigga, they a niggas. Wouldn't you like to be a nigga too? We a nigga, ooh, be a nigga. Oh, man. Sorry. A 60-year-old colonizer.
I haven't heard that
in 1,000 years, huh? Switch up the damn Dr. Pepper commercial. In 1,000 years. Okay, look. A 60-year-old colonizer is facing hate crime charges after a road rage incident in Newburgh, New York on June 11th. William J. Ryan was following behind Black pastor and off-duty Lieutenant Robert McLemore. I might have said that wrong. McLemore.
Macklemore. I'm about to pop some cash.
Oh, Lord. When the pair slowed down to let a car pass, the racers became angry and sped around them. Later, we're just going to say Macklemore pulled up alongside Ryan to find out what his problem was. Things developed from there, and in the course of several interactions lasting around 15 minutes, Ryan threatened them with a knife, saying, "I'll cut you, you fucking N-word." Boasted about being white and claimed to be an off-duty officer. Macklemore stated that that's not how law enforcement acts, and on that point, we have to sharply disagree with him. Quote, "Law enforcement in this country, which evolved directly from the so-called slave patrol, has always been violent and racist." But either way, Macklemore's gut instinct that Ryan wasn't a member of the law enforcement ended up being right. Now, Ryan has been charged with a hate crime, with other charges expected to follow. So he was posing as a police officer. Shadow, did you get yourself an avatar yet? All them pictures and profile pics you got, still ain't got no avatar. So I am going to click this video. I'm going to unmute it now. It's probably, there's no way to rewind it. So it's going to start where it starts. I'll let it run back at the beginning so we can catch the gist of everything. I read everything in there besides him trying to sell t-shirts and the comments. So here we go. This video is being played in fair use.
on the stress of today's climate in law enforcement.
I'm a cop, you asshole. I'm an off-duty trooper, you fucking stupid nigga.
Oh, he said it with the A.
That's how troopers act. You'll never be white. You'll never be white. That's how troopers act. Fuck you. That's how troopers act. Fuck you, law enforcement don't act like that.
An internal probe by the Wilmington Police Department reveals hate-filled conversations with 3 veteran officers. Officer Kevin Piner is heard telling Corporal Jesse Moore that the protest would soon lead to a civil war and that he is ready. He goes on to tell Moore that he was going to buy a new assault rifle and soon we are just going to go out and start slaughtering them expletive N-words. Piner says a civil war is needed to wipe them off the expletive map. That'll put them back about 4 or 5 generations. Later, during a phone call with Piner, Moore refers to a woman he arrested as the N-word and says she needed a bullet in her head right then. Donnie Williams is the department's new police chief. He fired the officers on his first day.
When you talk about killing people and generations of people, that is disturbing.
According to investigators, the officers blame their comments on the stress of today's climate in law enforcement.
No bullshit on the stress in today's climate in law enforcement. Thoughts? Anybody have any thoughts? Let me see if anybody's in the background on Discord. Oh, somebody that I know would want to stay silent. So, okay. Shadow. Oh, he had to come back. Shadow. Got it. Oh my God, this profile picture. Are you serious?
Yep. I had to put that one up there.
Oh my God. He said, my honest reaction. I haven't seen this one yet, so that's perfect. I was about to ask you your thoughts on the matter.
Okay. It's stuff like that that makes me think that our country right now is going back to the Stone Ages. He is right. I will say the one thing is right. Whether we want to or not, there's going to be a war. How soon it happens, I don't know. But a war is coming.
Or say that too much on the channel, okay? And I don't want it to come.
I don't want it to come either.
Just stating that it will, or they can try to say insight and
stuff. It's possible.
We got to be very careful. I am on Facebook, so I'm just being very, very careful. All right, hold on. And I don't want to be demonetized when I just started getting monetized.
I'm sorry. I just trying to speak my mind.
I feel you. Check this, okay?
But that whole, I'm stressed out. Oh, he got to go.
As it always says in the description, some topics might be triggering, okay?
Yes, that was triggering.
Not just that.
Earlier this month, babysitter Kimora Hodges tried to tell Taylor her son was having an allergic reaction and she needed to come pick him up from this Roseville apartment complex. When she got there, Kyrie was having...
Pause. This video is being played in fair use. The copyright disclaimer is down at the bottom of the screen. Wait, where is he? Is he down there at the bottom of the screen? There we go.
Seizures. And soon, Taylor learned this was not an allergic reaction at all.
He had blood force trauma to the head and he was bleeding out his ears where he had to have immediate brain surgery.
The babysitter has been arrested and arraigned for first-degree child abuse.
Earlier this month, babysitter Kimora...
So sad to report. A 1-year-old baby has been unlived after an alleged case of child abuse reportedly caused by his babysitter. They have her name hashtagged in the comments. The name is Kimora May Hodges. According to police, the tragedy took place between 3:30 p.m. and midnight on June 13th. That's a long time period in between to not be narrowed down. This must have been serious trauma. Officers were called to the hospital after Kyrie was admitted with severe head trauma. He had blunt force trauma to the head and was bleeding out of his ears and had to have immediate brain surgery. The mother, Taylor Stark, says, all I know is she threw my son into the wall and shook him pretty bad, and that's just a bit of what she did to him. Kimora is being held at the Macomb County Jail on $250,000 bond, no 10% after being charged with first-degree child abuse. Police say that they are working with the Macomb County Prosecutor's Office to enhance the charges against her following the baby's unlifing. Say that again.
She ain't gonna see the life of day.
Not at all. All right, so let's laugh out of that craziness. Here we go.
What you gonna do, boy? What you gonna do in here with everybody here, man? What you gonna do?
Oh, shoot.
Try Jesus, not me.
Not the mushroom. Not a level
Man
up.
got the mushroom out of him though.
Oh, he leveled up. It was the green mushroom.
Oh, you got a coin?
Oh, it's been coin since the beginning.
Nah, I saw the rings fly out.
What you gonna do, boy? What you gonna do in here with everybody here, man? What you gonna do? Get your ass up there.
Oh, shoot. Woo. And that's what he gets. Moving on into our regular Gems and Jam show. Let's celebrate. We do have an interview tomorrow at 2:30 Pacific, 4:30 Central, and 5:30 Eastern, right here on the Gems and Jam show. Yes, on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch with NASA McMahon. Yes, I'm so excited about tomorrow's interview. So let's celebrate that.
Y llegó el Tao Tao.
You already know what's about to happen, don't you, Shadow?
Oh my gosh.
You gotta kick, and
And that bop, bop.
And bop. Yeah.
No kick. No kick. No pop, slap. Hit. Come back. All right. Quick. Walk. Okay. Hey. Bop. Hit it. All right.
I swear them teachers should be ashamed of themselves.
What we doing?
I tell you, them teachers should be ashamed of themselves for letting that man do that.
Well, you know. So, I got a reason to celebrate. I was waiting for this day. I'm surprised this happened. I feel like it's not over though, and I'm still a little bit leery. But I see y'all out there. Don't be shy. Say hi. Please give your thoughts on any comment, any topic. Give comments on anything we speak about. Ghislaine Maxwell has been sentenced to 20 years.
What?
This article, as you can see, is at Vanity Fair. What?
This happened today?
This happened 2 days ago. This happened on the 28th. Today is the 30th. The British socialite convicted of facilitating Jeffrey Epstein's abuse addressed her victims in a court on Tuesday. By the time Ghislaine Maxwell, I'm sorry, I know y'all saw the computer jump. By the time Ghislaine Maxwell, dressed in blue prison garb and shackles, walked into a Manhattan courtroom on Tuesday morning, her descent from the heights of society and wealth had been well in the making. In the 2 years since the British heiress arrested on charges of abetting Jeffrey Epstein's exploitation of children, the contrast between her life of glamour and sordid crimes of which she's been accused had been the animating substance of unrelenting international saga. In a closely watched federal case, news crews filled the sidewalks outside Thurgood Marshall U.S. Courthouse as Maxwell waited to learn what her prison sentence would be. In late December, after a 3-week trial, a federal jury found Maxwell guilty on 5 charges of aiding Epstein's after the Southern District of New York Probation Department recommended a 20-year sentence. Maxwell's attorneys argued for 4 to 5 years, and prosecutors asked, I hate when people do that. Prosecutors asked for between 30 and 55. Maxwell is 60 years old. On Tuesday, after hearing statements from victims of Epstein and Maxwell and arguments of the government and Maxwell's defense, Judge Allison Nathan handed down a 20-year sentence. Any thoughts on that before I continue?
No, she had that coming.
Okay, I shall resume. Epstein's 2019 unlifing, his unlifing in federal custody while awaiting trial, which authorities ruled a suicide, prompted a heightened outcry over the financier's long trail of crimes, his connections to celebrities and global leaders, and the justice that he'd never see. He negotiated a non-prosecution agreement while pleading guilty to soliciting a tiny citizen for prostitution in 2008. Prostitution. That word. While Epstein never faced his victims in court, Maxwell, his foremost accomplice who shared his riches and status, listened in November and December, and she listened in the month of December and November. I don't know, because that was too many ends together, so I flipped it around. As 4 women testified about the ruin the pair brought to their lives. I'm so glad they finally got her.
It was only a matter of time.
Tuesday's sentencing hearing provided a further venue for these accounts. Sarah Ransom, whose recent book Silence No More detailed her experiences with Epstein and Maxwell, stood near the socialite. As she addressed her, she said that the pair's dungeon of actual hell eventually led her to suicide attempts. Yeah. The rest of this article is at vanityfair.com. Let's go ahead and pull up to the next thing. You got anything to say?
Well, tough break. See you in 20 years.
Well, tough break. Who cares? I am going to congratulate the people that have so terribly been inflicted and affected by Miss Maxwell on their victory, I'm quite sure that they don't feel like it's enough. But please remember, y'all, I know someone personally, and if anybody watching this has had that experience with those particular people or anyone in the past, and you have gotten your day in court and your justice, 20 years is a very long time for a 60-year-old person. If you feel like it isn't enough, I truly apologize. But please remember that on this day, the day before yesterday, you are victorious. You're a winner.
No.
And you now stand as a hero to so many other people that have been through such inflictions.
They now have a voice. And that just has to be enough if you're going to move forward. That's my opinion.
Kentanji Brown Jackson sworn in as SCOTUS issues major rulings on climate and immigration. Who care about all that part? I mean, I care, but that ain't the point. Let's watch Kentanji be sworn in.
I, Kentanji
second.
Brown
Hold
Jackson,
up.
do solemnly swear.
Hold up. Let's make sure that I still have my disclaimer at the bottom. Boom, bam. We are just going to be a little bit. Oh, all these damn rules. All right, here we go. Somebody said my show is corny. I'm like, shit, I wish I could really just sit here and be
I,
myself.
Kentanji Brown Jackson, do solemnly swear
I, Kentanji Brown Jackson, do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
That I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
That I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
And that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office on which I'm about to enter.
So,
About time.
On which I am about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you very much. And now I'll turn things over to Justice Breyer.
Yeah.
Judicial oath. Will you raise your right hand, please?
Look at the joy in her
Kentanji
face.
Brown Jackson,
I, Kentanji Brown Jackson,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will administer justice
that I will administer justice
without respect to persons
without respect to persons
and do equal right
and do equal right
to the poor and to the rich,
to the poor and to the rich,
and that I will faithfully and impartially
and that I will faithfully and impartially
discharge and perform all the duties incumbent upon me as an Associate Justice of the Supreme Court of the United States.
As an Associate Justice of the Supreme Court of the United States.
Under the Constitution.
Under the Constitution.
And laws of the United States.
And laws of the United States.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Now, on behalf of all of the members of the court, I am pleased to welcome Justice Jackson to the court and to our common calling.
Yeah.
Yes.
About mother freaking time.
Yes. Okay. I must say, as a Black woman, I thought I'd never see this day in my life. And I don't have to know her to be proud I don't have to agree on everything she stands for or what she believes in. I don't have to agree to be proud.
Nope. It's a
I
simple
am
fact of
very, 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 very proud. I'm very proud and I'm happy. I saw this in my lifetime. I cried already. I ain't gonna do it again.
You sure?
I'm sure. A little choked up though. A little choked up, I ain't gonna lie. All right, so moving forward, according to the headline to this video you are watching. All right, so let's go ahead and get this next article up. I know Shadow was waiting for this. So hold on. Let me share my screen. Okie dokie, here we go. Johnny Depp chooses dignity over money as he refuses multi-million-dollar deal.
You're dang right. Get it, Johnny.
All righty. Johnny Depp chose dignity over money when he was reportedly offered a multi-million-dollar deal by Disney. He refused to reprise his role as Captain Jack Sparrow in the famous franchise, The Pirates of the Caribbean, when Disney offered the deal as an apology for shelving the project in the wake of domestic abuse allegations leveled against the actor by none other than his former wife, Amber Heard. I'm so upset that he denied this deal. He was in his feelings. And, they were just trying to do everything they could to avoid the backlash from the fans for putting on a movie while you were undergoing such heinous false allegations. I'm so upset that he did this. I wanted to see him. Now that he has won a defamation case against Amber, he has chosen not to accept the deal offered by Disney. According to reports, the actor refused to work because he was removed uncriminalously from the franchise, and reports that Disney was giving thought to the idea of bringing another actor to play the role.
Yep.
All right, that's it. That's the whole article that is at geonews.tv.
I'm proud of Johnny. He did the right thing.
Here is a quick reminder that this channel is for adults and adults only. Even if you're watching it after it uploads, this channel is still for adults and adults only. If you're not a grown-up, get out. Bye-bye. Sayonara. Deuces. Don't let the doorknob hit you with a good Lord split you. Skit, scat, skadoodle. Get ghosts. You got to go.
Kick rocks with flip-flops.
And here on this channel, we prefer the company of adults. We're moving into science. Science. First one, I'm gonna hit you with the light one. Let's hit you with some light science, a little light, little baby science, real quick. Here we go.
Baby science.
A little light, little baby science, little nothing, a little nothing. You want to get hit with a little nothing? Here we go.
A little nothing.
Pandas evolved their most perplexing feature at 6 million years ago. Ooh.
Why does that panda look? I'm sorry.
What's the panda look like? Speak on it, Shadow.
I mean, look at his face.
I mean, we standing on a soapbox. Go ahead and get your thoughts out.
I mean, look at the panda face. That panda looks. How can I put it? It don't look like a panda.
It's something about the eyes.
It's exactly. It's something about those eyes and that facial feature. It's something too weird about it. It don't look like a panda. It don't look like a bear.
Well, I can see the bear ears and I can see the panda. It looks like a panda crossed with koala. Let me stop staring at this picture with you. I can't do this with you, Shadow. Giant pandas are notoriously fussy eaters. They only munch on bamboo, and each day they spend 15 hours eating up to 99 pounds, which is 45 kilograms of the bamboo. But their ancestors, like most bears, ate much wider diet that included meat, and it was thought that modern pandas' exclusive diet evolved relatively recently. However, a new study finds that pandas' particular passion for bamboo may have originated at least 6 million years ago, possibly due to the plant's wide year-round availability. Lord, okay, I talk. To survive solely on low nutrient bamboo, modern pandas have developed, I was not reading that in the middle, nope, have developed a peculiar 6-finger, a thumb of sorts that allows them to easily grasp bamboo stalks and grip the leaves. Wow. They developed that. Okay, the rest of this article is at CNN in the Space and Science section. Okay, here we go. Here's some more science. I could not pass this up. So here we go. Hey, it's very late. Most of our viewers are 2 or 3 hours ahead. I'm expecting the people that I know will watch this episode to watch it tomorrow. I'd like to thank you guys that are here. Even though you're silent, I see y'all. Thank you guys that are here for watching the show, hanging out with us. All action is interaction. I hope you have liked, subscribed, hit the notification bell, all that jazz.
We have cookies.
If you're watching on Facebook, go ahead and like and react any way you would choose. If you're watching on Twitch, I'm going to need you to go ahead and slap that follow button. Why don't you two-piece that like and subscribe over there on YouTube? And don't forget to share this video.
If you do choose to share this video, please make sure you place in your comments, adults only, because here we prefer the company of adults. If you're not one, as if you're not a grown-up, get out. Here we go. Higgs boson, the God particle explained. The existence of the Higgs boson completes the standard model of particle physics. The Higgs boson is the fundamental force-carrying particle of the Higgs field, which is responsible for granting other particles their mass. The field was first proposed in the mid-60s by Peter Higgs, for whom the particle is named, and his colleagues. The particle was finally discovered on July 4th, 2012, by researchers at the Large Hadron Collider, the most powerful particle accelerator in the world, located at European Particle Physics Laboratory, CERN, CERN, Switzerland. What? I ain't said too much. If you know, you know. Most folks know if they know, they heard it. If they know, they know, and I will digress and carry on. The particle was finally discovered on July 4th, 2012 by researchers at the Large Hadron Collider, the most powerful particle accelerator in the world, located at the European Particle Physics Laboratory, CERN, Switzerland. The LHC confirmed the existence of the Higgs field and the mechanism that gives rise to mass, and thus completed the standard model of particle physics, the best description we have of the subatomic world. If you are interested in continuing the rest of this article in full detail, you can find this article at space.com. Or if ever you really want to read an article, you can't figure out where to find it, you want to read the exact article that I just read to you, you can always message me any way you would normally reach me, and I will shoot you those links. I hold them for about 3 to 5 days. I actually kind of hold them a little longer, but I'm going to say 3 to 5 days because, yeah, if I'm getting close to having to delete things. So here we go. Let's move forward. I hope you ain't sleeping on me.
It's that time. We get into space news. Space News.
Okay, let me share my screen. Here I am. I'm gonna get on camera. Hey, hi. Let me share my screen. All right. NASA, not my friend NASA, the space organization. NASA baffled by mystery rocket body that crashed into the moon. You heard me say that correctly. Is this gonna be one of those videos?
It
Yes, relevant
crashed
to the
into the
article.
moon.
A quote unquote mystery rocket body that crashed into the moon is baffling NASA. According to NASA, astronomers discovered a rocket body heading toward a lunar collision late last year. Impact occurred on March 4th, and NASA's Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter spotted the crash site on the moon's surface shortly after. New images shared on June 24th by NASA show a snapshot of the site. The crash landing left behind a double crater more than 90 feet wide. The Space Administration reported in news release. According to the Space Administration, two large masses on each end of the rocket may have caused the craters, but noted that the impact marks are highly unusual. Typically, a spent rocket mass is concentrated at the motor end. The rest of the rocket stage mainly consists of an empty fuel tank, NASA said in the news release. Since the origin of the rocket body remains uncertain, the double nature of the crater may indicate its identity. Mm.
A year ago, though?
Last time something like this, China took the rap. Last time something kind of like this happened. I'll be trusting what they saying. Shoot. They're out there.
Yep. My people.
Okay, let me pull up the next article. I think this is a good stream. I'm enjoying myself. Okay, thank you for hanging out with me, Shadow.
You're welcome.
James Webb's first color photos will also be farthest ever captured. The images released from the James Webb Space Telescope on July 12th will be the deepest view of the universe ever taken, and some scientists say they've been brought to tears by the photographs. NASA, the European Space Agency ESA, and the Canadian Space Agency CSA will jointly release the James Webb Telescope's first color images and spectroscopic data during the live broadcast on July 12th, 10:40 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So that would be 9:40 Central and 7:40 for me, Pacific Time. In the morning, y'all. Webb is nothing short of real scientific feat. One of those images to be released on July 12th is the deepest image of our universe that has ever been taken, says NASA Administrator Bill Nelson. Quote, if you think about that, this is further than humanity has ever looked before, and we're only beginning to understand what Webb can and will do. So, the James Webb Telescope is going to start producing its first color photos. Canada, Europe, and America will be jointly releasing those in a broadcast on July 12th. Now, before July 12th comes, because you guys know I'm very, very seriously invested in this, I feel like they playing with my money. Even though I ain't gave them people no money, I did in my head. I'm rich. It's my money. This is my space. It's my spacecrafts. All of it. You too, Elon. Playing with my stuff. Anywho, I'll get the links and all the information before July 12th. I'm quite sure we'll have a few shows before then. So I'll definitely get the links and every place to watch, the places to go to watch the color photos for the James Webb Telescope. I'll get those before July 12th for you guys. Oh, looks like we got comments. Oh, damn people. Shadow.
Hmm.
You're not in the chat.
No.
Okay.
Oh, what the fuck?
Right. I got it. Don't get rid of that last one. I've got to block them. Okay. They reported, they blocked. Boop, boop, boop. It's going to come back again. It's going to continuously happen, y'all. Sorry about that. All gravy. Those are only on YouTube, so I ain't worried about nothing else. Let me make sure, though. Yep, those are only on YouTube, so it's good. That's easy. Piece of cake. Got it. All right, so Shadow left to man the chat, but it's nothing, Shadow. You can come back. We are still in space news. It's our last article for space news. Then we have, after that, I'm going to be quick about it. We've got 1, 2, 3. Boop, 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 boop. 1, 2, 3 entertainment news articles after this. So here we go. This is our last article for space news.
It's that time we get into space news. Space news.
Sorry. One second. Okay, here we go. I see those on everybody's channel, so it's not just me. Y'all don't think I'm being singled out. Here is our last article for space news. All right, so another thing we need to watch for. This will happen on Friday. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. NASA is going to roll huge Artemis 1 moon rocket off the pad on Friday tomorrow. You can watch the slow-moving action live. The Artemis 1 stack, a space launch system rocket topped by Orion crew capsule, is expected to depart pad 39B at NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida at 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on Friday, which is tomorrow, pending good weather. The duo will head towards KSC's Cavernous Vehicle Assembly Building, VAB, making the 4-mile, 6.4 kilometers trip to 8 to 12 hours. It's going to take a long time. Atop NASA's enormous Crawler Transporter 2 vehicle. The rest of this article is at space.com, and you guys can probably watch this here or on a NASA website. You can definitely watch the launch on the NASA website tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So, next article. We're moving on into the entertainment section. Sad news real quick. Have I lost my partner or is he back? I lost my partner. Thank you. Thank you, NQ. Welcome, moderator queen, to the building. You missed a good show, sis. It's almost over, but I still got some more news. It's late for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, NQ. Oh, yeah, they just popped back up. They already tried again, got blocked, and they, it's going to be reoccurring. They do that on everybody's channel. I don't know what that is. Thank you guys out there for hitting that like button. Oh, no, it's late for you. I'm surprised you popped in here. I expected all of y'all to pop in tomorrow after it's uploaded. So me and Shadow got this. Shadow left the stream. He was my co-host. He left to go man the chat. I shouldn't have said nothing to him because I had it. I was clicking and I had it, and I was clicking and I had it. He left me. I'm all alone. All right. Sad, sad, sad news. Sad, sad, sad news. Bret Michaels hospitalized in Nashville. The Poison show is canceled. This article, as you can see, is at tmz.com. I am going to further scroll down. I probably won't read the whole article because I said I was going to be quick about these last articles. Sources connected to Bret tell TMZ he may have had a bad reaction to medication that is related to COVID, medication that triggered a reaction as a result of his diabetes. Bret Michaels is currently being treated in a Nashville hospital, a medical emergency that occurred just before he was set to get on stage with Poison. This is Poison making the announcement here. The rest of this article is at tmz.com. Prayers for Bret Michaels. That's very, very sad. Oh, I love you, sis. Okay, let me move further down because I got one I'm gonna end on. But first, I'm gonna tell you guys about this. Share this damn screen. Usher's smooth tiny desk dropped today, about 12 hours ago. You probably find it on YouTube or just Google Tiny Desk. Usher's smooth tiny desk set might ease your return to office angst. Usher capped off the Black Music Month with a soulful and smooth tiny desk concert at NPR's offices in Washington, D.C. on Thursday. Backed by his band, the R&B singer performed a stripped-down set of his hits, including You Make Me Wanna, You Don't Have to Call, and Confessions Part 3. Being able to sing and be joyous, there's something to that just ties us and brings us together, Usher said to the audience who appeared to join in the chill, happy vibes. The performance marked the first filmed in person and in more than 2 years for the ongoing NPR series during the pandemic. Acknowledging his band, Usher said he was happy to have the opportunity to celebrate his fellow musicians. Quote, if life has taught us anything, it's that we should share with each other, not just the music, but be understanding that life is a collaborative process, end quote, Usher said. Quote, being able to lift each other up, stand with one another, it's what life is really about, end quote. So, tonight, the beginning of Sleep Assistance on our Discord server, the clean server, of course, will be this Tiny Desk concert. Tonight, that's what's going to be the beginning of Discord Sleep Assistance for those that do not have that link. Let me go ahead and get you the link to the general text server, and that way you'll be able to go everywhere else. And then later on, once you're around for a while and we know who you are, you will get, I post things like, hey, who needs a link to the adult server? And then that way you'll be able to really spread around and see all of this stuff. So there's a link tonight, immediately after we finish Gems and Jams show. You won't hear me speaking It will just be the Tiny Desk concert. And then after that, we'll probably play a rain video or flying through the clouds or some space or something like that. That's just how we roll. We do sleep assistance in case you guys can't sleep or if you just need to be soothed. Mental health is very important. Okay, so let me go right on to our last article because I was going to go out with a good one. Please feel free to comment. Don't be shy. Say hi. If you're not a grown-up, get out. Bye-bye. Sayonara deuces. Don't let the doorknob hit you with a good Lord. Split your skit, scat, skadoodle, get ghost. You got to go. Please remember that this channel contains paid promotion. Tomorrow's Friday. I get my thing. So we got to handle this right before the show ends. I really appreciate each and everybody that is watching right now and everybody that's watching after it uploads. If you've made it this far into the stream, please place some game controller emojis in the comments. The game controller emojis are going to look a lot like, let me get some out. Hold on. They're going to look a lot like this. Game controller emojis. For some reason, it just says Facebook user, but that's me. That is so abnormal. I've been having problems with Facebook. I probably should disconnect and reconnect it tomorrow before the interview. So, play some game controller emojis in the comments. Good night, NiQ. Thank you for being here, sis. See you tomorrow. All right. So, one more article, but let me go ahead and remind you guys that we have sponsors. Shout out to our sponsors. I love y'all. Thank y'all for supporting this channel.
Have you been busting your tail? Co-workers, life, kids, things in general getting on your nerves and you need to relax? Well, say no more. Get your relaxation on with Mayflower Bubble Bath. A variety of fragrances will take you to your most exotic places in your mind. Fill your bathtub with the bubbles of your dreams. Mayflower Bubble Bath.
I keep telling y'all, don't sleep on that Mayflower bubble bath. I'm telling you, it will take you away. Y'all think Calgon used to take people away. That shit lights the house up. It don't just light up the bathroom. And I'm not in no little house. Okay, that it lights the house up when I'm running my bath water. I love Mayflower bubble bath. I actually have all of them. So yeah, I love Mayflower bubble bath. Alrighty, Kimani Clothing has a new variety. Lots of different things to pick up. Great colors to choose from for the summertime. They also have beanies for those people that still be cold in the summer. Here we go. They've got lots and lots of new things. You can find Kimani Clothing at Kimani Clothing on Facebook. The link for the website is in the description. And here we go.
Let's feel free to exude who we are. Powerful, beautiful, wonderful, inspirational, and so much more. Introducing Kimani, a motivational clothing brand that will help you develop an It's My Time mindset. You'll realize what it takes to develop yourself by acquiring new skills. Step into your greatness and wear it proudly. Yes, Kimani.
Both of my sponsors are Black-owned businesses that are owned by responsible, loving, and caring, generous, and charitable people that I really, really stand by. So, I appreciate you guys. You never heard them say, hey, this is a motivational clothing brand. Kimani reaches out to the people. They do so much for the Black community, and I am proud to be sponsored by Kimani Clothing and Mayflower Bubble Bath. Here we go with our last article for tonight, and we're going to call it. This article is at yahoo.com. I am going to keep my opinions to myself about this particular situation. But this article is what Yahoo is claiming. It says, Insider. The author of this article is Jacob Shamsian Haven Orecho Agresis. I hope I said that right. R. Kelly funneled millions of dollars from music royalties through a childhood friend right before his ex-trafficking conviction, prosecutors allege. So these are just alleged. I guess they have yet to prove this. And this is what they're saying. Here are the key points. They are saying that R. Kelly sold some of his music rights for $5 million around the time of his trial. Prosecutors allege that. Prosecutors argued the proceeds should be considered when the judge issues a fine. Kelly was sentenced to 30 years in prison, plus $140,000 in fine, with restitution to be decided later. R. Kelly secretly has access to millions of dollars from the sale of some of his music royalties and funneled them through a childhood friend around the time of his ex-trafficking trial last year, prosecutors said in court on Wednesday, which was yesterday. Assistant U.S. Attorney Elizabeth Geddes disclosed the claims during the singer's sentencing hearing in Brooklyn federal court just before a federal judge handed him a 30-year prison sentence. Kelly was convicted on ex-trafficking charges in September following a 6-week trial. Geddes noted that Kelly, through his R&B music, received revenue from two separate forms of intellectual property rights. One is from his master recordings, which is owned by Sony's. The other is the rights to his composition and lyrics, which Kelly personally held until August 2021. The month trial has begun. Sony has withheld paying Kelly royalties from his master recordings as the company deals with judgments related to civil legal proceedings against him. They're currently holding on to between 3.5 and 4.5 million worth of. That's it? Considering who we're speaking about, that's all? Okay, I'm gonna shut up. They're currently holding on to between $3.5 million and $4.5 million worth of royalties for Kelly, but owe $7 million in judgment, Geddes said on Wednesday. I see no comments on the matter, no thoughts. The composition and lyrics rights, however, were sold for $5 million in August. Prosecutors did not identify who purchased them. I'm leery about that. The proceeds, according to prosecutors, were being held by Kelly's childhood friend, Keith Halbert. Halbert also received hundreds of thousands of dollars from royalties from those rights, prosecutors said. Jennifer Bongine, Kelly's attorney, said in Wednesday hearings that she was unfamiliar with the transaction and that royalties went down dramatically during the trial. I am not familiar with him being able to get $5 million, she said. Now, what strikes me as odd is we absolutely know that Mute R. Kelly was a real thing. When I do my radio show, I don't play R. Kelly. I don't want to smoke. I don't need no problems. You can't avoid songs that he's written. And sometimes if I'm alone by myself and R. Kelly come on, I might have to let that jam play. I do my best. I don't seek him. It just, he rarely pops up on my playlist. Like he'll pop up while something else is playing because you know that autoplay is a biatch. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to call it an end for the Gems and Jam show. The official campaign is live right now. I just got a notification. I'm going to end the broadcast on Facebook and YouTube. Going to keep Twitch open. Probably start a watch party. But then raid King Pang's channel because I want to. Bye. Good night. Love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. And I hope you enjoyed Gems and Jams show. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button.
Don't think no, we gotta just let it go. Talk yourself into letting it flow. Take time to breathe as we are synchronizing. Got me in a different type of mood. Feeling myself up, thinking about you. I just can't stop. Got you inside, get me high. I'm open wide, thinking about your side. We gotta just let it go. Talk yourself into